Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode here on the Iron Man profile. In today's video, we're going to be completing our Soro set by grinding out the Soro helmet from the ghost down below. And then we're going to be mining some perfect opals for these bad boys because I want to be as protected and as prepared as possible as we get into the Blaze Slayer grind to start properly fueling our Inferno minions on a regular basis. So if you guys are excited for today's video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. This is a very important episode towards our Blaze Slayer journey, and so let's get right into it. Here we go. Super quickly though, if you do find yourself checking on the Hypixel store for the brand new Primal Fear Room fire sale or anything else that the Hypixel store has to offer, don't forget to use my career code Zach, that's ZACH, just like my name, to save 5% on checkout on the Hypixel store. It's also a great way to support myself and the channel, and it goes a really long way. So shout out to everyone who uses my career code. You guys are amazing. But without further ado, let's jump right into today's episode. Well, hello there, gamers. We're back, and we're back to killing ghosts. And you guys actually left a lot of really good comments about what I should do for my setup. A lot of things I didn't really know about. So thank you in advance. Yeah, a lot of things. First of all, I put my reforging on shaded in the last video. However, the Magma Urchin, which is the hurtful ability, I believe, is literally a direct, it's basically shaded but better. So thank you so much for commenting that. I was looking through them and I was like, okay, shaded looks pretty good. Yeah, didn't see hurtful for some reason, so saw that, changed that, literally saw my damage increase, and then I changed all my tuning points to crit damage to kind of counteract the golden dragon strength and try and get those stats a little bit closer. So thank you for that in the first place. Secondly, you guys, the main consensus in the comment section for killing ghosts is that cleave is bugged. And I'm always one of those people who is like, if an enchant's bugged or not, you know, I'm probably still rocking it just because I like having all the enchants on my things and surely won't be bugged forever. However, I was like, you know what? I only have Cleave 5 on here. Let me take it off and see the difference. I took Cleave 5 off. Look at this. I one-tap every ghost. It doesn't, like, bug and sometimes make me, like, 4-hit it. So, you guys were right again. Thank you so much. Yeah, this is way more consistent. Like, look at this with Dayax. I'm just, like, consistently one-tapping everything. Secondly, you guys said I should change off my Warden Helm and maybe even swap to 2-Force Soro for some more Magic Find. And you guys are probably right. However, the one piece of Soro we haven't crafted for ourselves yet is the Soro helmet. And I don't want to use Twinko 1 Soro helmet anymore. So yeah, next time when we revisit ghosts, because I'll probably still try and focus on Magic Find when we do go to max the bestiary at some point down the line. So yeah, I'll make sure that we make some setup changes for that. But honestly, for the time being, I don't really mind running around at this speed. Obviously, 400 speed would be much faster, but at the time recording this, I need 5 more Soro, and then we're out of here for a good while. So not the biggest deal, but yeah, once again, thank you for all the comments about that. Then I asked you guys about which enchants to put on things. The main consensus, it was honestly pretty mixed for this one, but you guys seem to mainly agree that Legion should be on my Crimson, and I should basically pop Last Stand on my Soro, which honestly is what I was probably leaning towards doing. The thing is, a lot of people were like, well, Last Stand isn't really good for Soro for Magic Find stuff. I plan on going back, hopefully, and putting Legion on my Soro. Like, this is very temporary, the Last Stand, but I just want to have something on there that's beneficial to Blaze Slayer. And I think Last Stand 5 is going to be more beneficial to me than, like, a few Legion. Because how many people are down there in the Smoldering Tomb, you know? So I think Last Stand 5 is actually going to be more beneficial. And we'll make sure we save that Legion for our Crimson set. Another comment I saw a lot was to put Renowned on my Soro instead of Ancient. And yes, that is better for Magic Find. That's not, I mean, yes, obviously there will be points where that's what we're using our Soro for, but it's not what I'll mainly be using my Soro for a while until we get some better Crimson gear and equipment. So, like, I'm going to be using it for the actual, like, tier 4 Blaze boss fight, you know? So, Ancient and Damage kind of makes a little bit more sense for me at the moment, but eventually I do have full plans to change my entire set of Soro over to Renowned. I know I have some Dragon Horns somewhere. I don't know if I have 4 of them, but I know we have enough for some Renowned pieces, but yeah, they'll just have to wait until we're eventually going to retire our Soro armor from Blaze Slayer. Obviously, that's pretty far in the future, but that is the plan eventually as we keep progressing through Kudra. And speaking of which, I want to get back into Kudra here soon. I'm going to place down another red sand minion. I was going to do a Kudra video actually recently, but then I needed to use all my enchanted red sand for the Kudra follower artifact and then getting it to the relic. So Yeah, unfortunately I have to use all my enchanted red sand on there. I could go mine some more, but as you guys know, that is probably an activity I dislike even more than ghosts. But I'm gonna be honest, ghosts over like the last 2 days here, it's been growing on me a little. Like, this isn't that bad, you know what I mean? And yeah, I don't know, it's kind of chill. I honestly, I think I'll even enjoy it more once I'm not like, okay, can I get a Sorrow please, you know, like, because sometimes you do go a good while without a Sorrow. So once I'm not like paying attention to the drops, I think it'll be pretty chill, and we'll end up with like a ton of all the ghost materials. And getting Voltas is super nice for fuel, because we're starting to run pretty low on oil barrels. So yeah, overall, this isn't that bad, and we'll definitely circle back and max this bestiary at some point. It might not be the last piece of XP I end up getting. We'll see. Another ghost bestiary tier. That is tier, is that 16? Okay, we're starting to get somewhere, not too shabby. But yeah, we literally need one more Sorrow drop, and then we can craft this helmet, and then we'll have the entire set, which is what I wanted to have. I just want to have like the entire, my own Sorrow set just tucked aside. We'll do a couple upgrades to the helmet. There we go. And just like that, we're actually done Ghost for a while, which is so nice. Man, why did I put this off for so long? This took me like no time, I feel, this grind. So oops, sorry about that. Either way, 15 Sorrow. Let's go ahead and craft ourselves the helmet. Beautiful Sorrow helmet. We're gonna make a couple upgrades to it, and then we're gonna leave it as is for a while, because we're definitely gonna focus our attention on the chest plate and the legs. But I figured, you know what? Let's show this helmet a little bit of love. Like, let's put ancient on it for the time being. Maybe some hot potato books, some basic enchants, kind of similar to what we did to our boots. So let me do that real quick. Okay, I'm pretty happy with this for now. Hot potato books, ancient, and then slapped on like all the basic enchants, like rejuvenate 5 put on there. It's so nice that we've been doing like a decent amount of dungeons for a while now, where I can actually just put a rejuvenate 5 book on everything. So that's been super nice. Really been enjoying actually having those books. There was a time where we didn't, so I'm enjoying it. But we now have our own full set of Sorrow, which is pretty amazing. Very happy about that. One thing I'm going to go do really quickly is actually craft up 2 Last Stand 5 books, and we're going to put one on the chest plate and the legs. And then we're actually going to go do some mining, because it's time to unlock the Opal slots on here, or the universal slots. And let's actually grind out some decent Opal, because true defense is very needed. Okay, I went ahead and put Last Stand 5 on my Sorrow chest plate and leggings. As you can see, now it is time to do some of the more complicated stuff. So if I go ahead and hop into the hex real quick, as you can see, we want this universal gemstone slot right here. We don't really care about the amber or the jade. In fact, we don't care at all. I won't be mining in this set, but as you can see, under applicable gemstones, way at the bottom is that white little opal gemstone, and this thing gives true defense. It is genuinely crucial to surviving, and that's why we're rocking a Sorrow chestplate in the first place, is the true defense that it gives. And so, if we want more of it, we're going to need some opal. And so, to unlock it, we need 20 fine of every single gemstone, except for opal, to unlock the slot. So I think there's a couple of these I need, not to mention we need to do this for 2 armor pieces, so 40 of each. So it shouldn't take us too long, but let me go ahead and hop into the crystal hollows here, and let's start collecting some gemstones up. So I'm just about to start mining. I redid my tree because it was all set up for powder grinding, and this is my first time really allocating powder towards if I'm going to go mining, like in terms of focusing on mining speed and mining fortune. And this is really exciting, I'm not going to lie. I was able to basically max out anything that has to do with mining stats. So like when I'm mining gemstones, so mining fortune, mining speed, professional, fortunate, put a little bit into powder, and mole as well. And then down here we've maxed out mining fortune, mining speed. I even maxed out season mine, daily powder. Like I just have enough powder to actually get all the stuff I need for mining speed and mining fortune, which is like really exciting to me. So that's really cool. And then another thing I want to go to, if you guys remember, let me go Warp Forge really quickly. I do actually have a sunny side up omelet, or a sunny side goblin omelet, whatever it's called. Yeah, sunny side goblin omelet. So we're going to go ahead and slap this thing onto our drill as well. Let's take off the pesto, which gives us just more fuel. And we can go and put this on. This will consume double the fuel, but gives us an extra 50 mining fortune, which is really, really good. So there we go. Yeah, wow. That's, honestly, it's pretty cool being able to just directly see our improvements from powder grinding. So yeah, this thing's becoming more and more of a beast. But let me warp into the crystal nucleus now and start collecting up some of the missing gemstones I have. I think I need sapphire and ruby, and then we can make our way over to the smoldering tomb and start mining some opal. Alrighty, kind of just been running around the crystal hollows gathering various gemstones. Luckily I don't need too many of each, but as you can see I have at least 40 of all these 7 main gemstones, which is pretty nice. So we can go ahead, open up the hex, slap in our Sorrow chest plate, and let's go ahead and unlock this opal slot right there. Beautiful, that's unlocked, and we're going to go ahead and do the same for our leggings, just like so. Beautiful. Eventually, we'll circle back and unlock all the slots. Like, there's a lot of things I want to do for completion in this game, such as, like, open all the gemstone slots on every armor piece, like, just in case, for whatever reason. Also, man, those things were loud. Like, let's say a random armor set that has gemstone slots becomes useful in the future. I just want to have the slots open so I can basically, like, put whatever I want in there. I also plan on, like, primal fear from that. I also eventually plan on having, like, a stockpile of nearly every single type of perfect. Maybe besides ruby. I just don't see perfect rubies ever being entirely useful, I'm going to be completely honest. But I would love to have like a little bit of a stockpile of every type of perfect that you could possibly use on like various pieces. So there's stuff like that I want to do for completion, but that is way down the line. But just thought I'd fill you guys in on that. But either way, it is time for us to make our way over to the Crimson Isle, and we have a lot of opal to mine. I'm going for flawlesses at least on these pieces, but yeah, let me feel how long it takes to actually do this, and maybe we go for perfect opals. So me and Mr. Jerry Santa Claus over here, I'm just kidding, I don't know where these kids came from. I opened up my recording software for a second, I tabbed back in, and bro's staring at me like that. We've been busy. I've been mining opal for a good while now, dying many times and being flamed in lobbies for it, because smoldering blazes just hurt when you're wearing Devon armor and not taking care of them. So that's fun. But I've just decided I push through it. If I die, I just teleport back here quick and pick up from where I was last. But yeah, a lot of deaths have been added to the smoldering blaze counter, not gonna lie. As you can see, we're pretty close to death again. But yeah, just been hopping around, mining as much opal as I possibly can. And I actually should have enough opal for 1 perfect already. I haven't decided if I'm going for a second today, because I'm gonna be honest, this is a tedious process. Like, just being able to mine like 100 to 200k opal at a time before getting obliterated by a blaze, teleporting back over, and then just doing that over and over and over again is quite tiring on the human being. So haven't really decided how far I'm going, but I guess I'm still mining right now, so I guess we're going for it, right? Surely. But yeah, I started with like 500k opal I still had saved up in my sack from previous mining journeys. And yeah, we're at over 2.5 million, which is super nice. So we do have enough for our first perfect. We need another 2.5 million for a second perfect. And yeah, it's just a tedious process, as you can see. I mean, right now the blazes are kind of behaving. I don't know, maybe they want to be on camera still. Who knows? But yeah, we're kind of just chugging away, mining some opal. I changed my gemstone helmet to the Devon texture just to kind of fit in a little. Let me know in the comments down below. Am I the only one who changes their Devon helmet skin to be like basically the color of whatever I'm mining? Like if I'm mining obby, I have it on the purple color. If I'm mining ruby, I have it on red, and so on and so forth. Let me know if I'm the only one. I feel like I'm not. It's such a cool texture that you can just change the color of. So yeah, I thought I'd rock opal for this occasion. Also, quick intermission, it is fire sale time, and my goodness, is it a clean one. The Primal Fear rune, there's 15,000 of these things, 950 skyblock gems per. But my goodness, look at this. I love the chestplate runes. They're so dope. As you can see, I rock it on like most of my armor sets. And as I keep on adding more and more chestplate runes, I try and put them on like associating armor sets, if that makes sense. I don't know what armor sets I'm going to put this one on yet, but I definitely want to grab a few of these at least. So yeah, starts in 15 seconds. I'm going to get prepared, and I'm curious how fast this is going to sell. Okay, over 2,000 of them sold out in the first second. No joke. Let me check my clock. It is currently 21 seconds past the hour, and yeah, we've already gone down 2,500 of them. That's wild. I got 6. I know. I don't know what I'll use them on, but I like having some of the runes stockpiled. Well, so far so good. We're up to like 4 million opal real quick. Let me leave there just to show you guys. If we go look in our gemstone stack, as you can see, a little over 4 million. So yeah, we have a little ways to go. I'm pretty sure to get 2 perfects, I literally have to fill the sack entirely, is my understanding. So that's the goal. Been dying a ton, been getting flamed in the chats, rightfully so. You know, it's pretty chill, but I've just accepted it. Luckily, I can just warp Kudra back to that skull, and then I kind of just bam warp back in like so. As you can see, go over top. Ooh, kill a couple gas along the way. Look at me multitasking and stuff. Don't mind if I do. Man, listen, all I'm gonna say is I'm not gonna get max gas cloak if I don't do that once in a while, you know? Or for, like, ever. But here we go. Yeah, just been mining away. For some reason, sometimes the smoldering blazes literally want to ruin my existence. Other times, they're kind of chill. They like me sometimes, but most of the time they do not. And that is tragic. So, yeah, just try and get as much opal per life I can, not gonna lie, and then do it all over again once I respawn. But yeah, kind of a sad process. But either way, having 2 perfect opals should help a ton. So yeah, I think it'll be an extra 6 true defense, which doesn't sound like a lot compared to the flawless as that is. The flawless gives 8 true defense, I'm pretty sure, per, and the perfect gives 11. So yeah, any little bit I can get will definitely add up, and this is one of those situations where it will probably add up. That literally could be the difference between us completing a boss or dying to a boss. So either way, I want to try and do the most I can to max out the setup. But man, is this a painful process. Either way, less than 1 million to go. I'll be back when we're done. Okay, I should have enough opal now. It started filling up in my inventory, so that is a good sign. We're gonna go wart forward. There was one guy in here who was trying to take blazes away from me randomly, so shout out to him. I think it was just the non. He was talking about kidnapping blazes at the tomb and putting them outside, so I do greatly appreciate that. It does go a long way. However, we are all done now. If we go ahead and compact everything up, yeah, as you can see, over 5 million opal chilling in here. So let's go ahead and take out all the fine. We need to make 10 flawlesses, right? I think it's 5 per. It is, yes. Okay, perfect. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Also, I love the texture that I have for opals in my texture pack. They just look so clean. 8, 9, and certainly last but not least, 10. There we go. 10 flawless opals, which honestly looks sick. Let's go and put the other one in there. And let's go ahead and get these things cooking up. They're going to take 20 hours, unfortunately, so we won't be able to slap them on our armor set in today's video, but around this time tomorrow or tomorrow morning for me, they will be done. So let's go ahead and get some perfect opals cooking up just like so. And yeah, in the coming days here, we're going to be doing some Blaze Slayer, and we're actually going to be able to put these things to the test, which I'm super excited for. But yeah, that is some gorgeous stuff right there. And I think that is going to be all the time I had for you guys today. Hopefully you guys did enjoy today's video. That was a tedious process. I know there's like a bug where you can make the game think, by the way, that you have like a Slayer quest active and you eat like a polar bear. And basically like the mobs don't hurt you. First off, I don't really want to use a bug. Second off, I don't really want to waste chili peppers on something like that either. So before you guys comment that down below, thought I'd mention it. But thank you so much for watching to this video all the way to the end. If you guys did enjoy any single point, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. I can't wait to see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to use code Zach when checking on the Hypixel store for a fire sale, rank, or anything else. It means the world to me. You guys are the best. Without further ado, see you guys tomorrow. Take care and peace out.